Hey there, and welcome to I guess what is going to be part 3 of our cleaning up the old shed and workshop area and getting it ready to do some work. Big difference today. Well, two. One, you can see me. Hi, I'm Michael, and this is my channel. And secondly, we're in the other part of the shed. The other day when we were doing the tour and the cleanup of the workshop, we were basically just through that door there, and I was sort of mentioning there's a studio in here which, as you can kind of plainly see, has become a bit of a dumping ground. And so today I thought I'd first of all come in here, start tidying this area up a little bit, show you around what's in here and the potential for sort of things that we might be able to do in here. And second thing we're going to do is build one of these shelves, and we're going to sort of do that as a separate video, kind of a build video, putting together one of these. It's just a DIY shelving kit that you can pick up at Bunnings, which is a local hardware store in Australia. They had a bit of a sale on the last couple of weeks, so I've gone and bought half a dozen of those. I'm going to use them for some shelving around the place. I'll just jump back behind the camera and give you a quick tour of what's in here. This is, I guess, used to be, well, we assume it used to be one of the garages for the wool shed. So you can sort of see there, that's the main corner. Just going to try and pivot around here on the tripod. Yep. So through there, obviously, is the door to the rest of the shed. I'll just keep coming around. The original double cupboard storage that somebody else has built. Got a fair bit of stuff in there. Obviously, you can see right here, I picked up another one of these shelves sometime last year. Some guy was dumping it on Gumtree. I picked them up for a pretty cheap price. And that's been really handy to sort of have my tools and a few other things off the floor in here. I like to keep my hand tools and batteries and all that sort of stuff in here because there's a lock on the door in here, so just kind of gives it a bit of extra security. And just turning around a little bit more to the door, and you can just see the toilet door there, so it's quite handy to have the second room out here with the toilet. That blank wall there that we just looked at, we've got a couple other shelves to go in there. I'll keep going around this way, that's the curtain, the other side of that's the pool area. Underneath there you can kind of see the double bed, and as you can see, it's just, as I said, become a bit of a dumping ground. And then as we sort of come all the way around, there's the sink there, and back behind me again to the toilet. So it's quite a nice little space. You could either use it as a granny flat. I imagine one of the kids one day will come out here and take it over and use it for their room, or a party room, or a TV room. I could certainly like to see it used for something like that. I could see us using it as a sewing room or some sort of studio. Ultimately, one of the jobs that I'd like to be doing is doing some photo framing, frame my own photographs and that sort of stuff. So I could sort of see myself building a nice big table to work in here out of the shed, and do that sort of stuff in here, maybe a little electronics table for soldering and stuff like that. So the room's got lots of potential. At the moment, obviously, it's got a lot of crap in it. So at the moment, what the plan is next, we've got an old blanket box down there against that wall. That's going to go up against the other wall. The big plastic boxes that you see there, and there's another 4 or 5 stacked up just there. That's all our Christmas decoration. So the plan is to build this thing and then put all these big tubs onto that shelf by itself. We've got like 4 or 5 of these shelving units. They're about $40 from Bunnings, so pretty cheap. But the other ones, the 4 or 5 that I've got, they're not as wide. I think that's 540 mils wide, so 54 centimeters. Which will be great for the tubs, but the other ones are only 40 mils wide, so great for tools, great for that sort of stuff. But I decided to go pop back out and just buy one bigger one. It's also a little bit wider, but also just that little bit deeper, so that we could fit the tubs, hopefully get them all up against that wall. So obviously the plan this afternoon, and it's about 35 degrees outside, so that's why I'm hot. So nice bit of exercise in the studio this afternoon, sweat some stuff out. Yeah, we're just going to kind of move all this around here, make a bit of a workspace, get that box up against that wall to start off with, and then look at starting to build this storage unit. They hold 600 kilos altogether, 120 per shelf. They're pretty much the same size as the one you saw back there. I think that one's only 40 deep. I've actually got one of these, or two of these, outside in the main shed you might have seen last time. So yeah, we'll do a separate video of putting this together. Yeah, so let's cut this one and we'll jump straight into the build for this one.